Class, Mr. Watson. This is my video dissertation on behavior that we look for during inspections. Well, I would believe this is based around human behavior and what we look for. Now, routes of egress, and what I did was I looked up different things in human nature, human traits, and the new upcoming thing that inspectors are starting to find is hoarding. Now what they do, now this usually goes for private residence inspections, but there's a couple case studies actually, and one person actually posted a little post online, and I'll dissentate it for you here. What happens is her elderly mother, age 70s, now hoards everything that she has had throughout the years, and finally it became an egress problem, is what we would call it. She just thought it was clutter, but what happened was it became an egress problem. Now, things like this we would look for in inspections, ways to block exits. It can go hand in hand with retail, but rarely private residences. And all of her doors were blocked. Some of the neighbors had to make entry through windows. So I'll post that in a link below and let you read the story. But I think that as we go further and we look at private residences, and this is an upcoming problem. I can't count the number of times I've walked to a house in Hernando County or Pasco County, and there's just stuff everywhere, and I can't make it through. And this, if it's a cause for concern on an EMS call, it's definitely going to be a cause for concern on a fire scene. And not to mention, it just struck my head. This is going to be a huge fuel load as well. Something that we wouldn't necessarily, dictate what we'd do. But I mean, these, you'd see stacks of newspaper, Class A fuel stacked to the ceiling, and it's blocking the door. So, I think that human behavior, one thing that we're going to have to look for is just not necessarily throwing cigarettes out and being cautious of that nature, or blocking of a door with maybe shopping carts, or not changing their smoke detector batteries, and and looking for that in inspection. But just new and upcoming things like hoarding. I mean, just keeping, they could be anything. One thing that they could hoard just could impede a means of egress and entrance into that fire, and then it also deals with search if they were to go in and search. So and it impedes their exit as well. So when you're inspecting, so that's my video dissertation. I hope that touches a little bit on it. I look forward to hearing back from you guys.